Baseline dimensioning. In baseline dimension, we can use the dim or the baseline commands. We should draw our first linear dimension first, so we have those linear dimensions. So then we go up and let's try the dim baseline command first. So we're going to go up into the Annotate tab. We're going to go to the Dimensions panel, and then we're going to hit the down arrow and we're going to go to the dim baseline command. We click on the baseline command, it says select the base dimension. So I'm going to pick on this dimension, and I pick, and it says specify the second extension line origin. So I'm going to come down here with my endpoint, I'm going to click, and then it'll say specify the second extension line origin. I'll come down and click on my endpoint down here, and then I'll hit enter. And you can see now it's created the other baselines. Now I'm going to go up and I'll do that one more time. I'm going to go up to my baseline, and you can see where it says specify second extension line or select. I want to hit enter, and now this allows me to pick then my dimension. I like to pick on the side near the datum, and then it's going to say, oh, for the second extension I'm going to come up here and I'm going to find my endpoint. Ooh, let me come down, let me get rid of that perpendicular, and I'm going to come over here and just grab a hold of the endpoint, and I'll come up one more time, find the endpoint, I'm going to hit enter, and I've created the datum, the baseline dimensioning from the datum down here. Now I'm going to go and erase that, and I'm going to erase those three. I'm going to come back up and I'm going to put in my linear dimension, put the linear dimension in, and now I'm going to come down and choose baseline, and it'll say specify the first extension line. I'm going to come down and pick on this extension line, and then I'm going to go up and I'm going to choose my endpoints of my objects, and I'll hit enter, and I use then I'll escape the bail out of the command, and now I end up putting in my baseline command using the dim command. And the dim command is actually a little bit better for this use. The dim command treats the linear dimensions kind of as a set, so this has an advantage. It puts the dimensions in the correct order, even if I don't select the proper extension line. So when I came down here and picked on this extension line, let's say I picked on this extension line over here, it puts it in the proper order. So the dim does have an advantage in this case over the dim baseline command. So I would use the dim dimension command here, and then put my first linear dimension in, and then choose the baseline option is my recommendation.